Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
A CEO has been sacrificed, which officially marks the beginning of summer. This is God telling us common poor fucks that we are where we need to be. So I hope you're able to celebrate with your loved ones and appreciate the fact that you have a soul. And listen to some Coldplayed today. My personal favorite song is Yellow.
Well, my boss just fired me.
I never fire you.
What'd you say?
I said you can't smoke weed at lunchtime.
Ah, you might as well fire me then.
People like you. No. They like the carefully curated version of myself that I create for my interactions with other people. Why not just be yourself?
Betty, how about lunch at the In-N-Out Burger?
I'm not hungry.
All right, forget the burger. How about just the In-N-Out?
Ugh.
Very well. How about just the Inn?
Ugh.
Was you addicted to drugs?
No, I can quit drugs anytime. Sometimes I go 2 days without getting high. I got hooked on something much more dangerous than drugs. I became addicted to something called hoes. Shut up! This shit ain't funny.
I think it's crazy that we have anger management, but we don't have stupidity management. I can't be mad, but you get to be dumb. That's very unfair. Especially because 99% of the time that I get mad, it's because somebody's doing something stupid. So you just walking around as obtuse as you want to be, but it's a bunch of nagging and finger wagging the moment I say something.
Why are you so sarcastic all the time? Because punching people in the face is generally frowned upon. Whoa, those murder charges are expensive.
I finished a book. I did it. I can't believe I did it. I read a little every day at lunch. I finished a book. I'm telling everyone I know that it only took me 7 months. Technically it was an audio book, but that still fucking counts. I finished a book. I did it. I did it. I finished. I didn't technically read anything. It was an audio book. I finished a book.
Let me ask you something. When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling real well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
No. No, man. Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
From Filthy Martini Studios in Ontario, California, it's the Foos Show! Hey, what is up, everyone? I am Josie.
And I'm Steph.
Thank you all so very much for listening into the Foos Show. Remember to follow, like, and comment on our socials. That's at Foos Show. That's F-O-O Bar Show. And listen at FOOBarshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And we'll keep fooing it up like a bunch of foos. Ain't that right, Steph?
That's right.
Steph, today's going to be a good one. You want to know why?
Why?
Because we got tons to talk about, stuff that we didn't even cover last week. And you want to know why we didn't cover that shit last week?
Because we were not here.
Didn't have a podcast last week. You know, I think that's pretty on brand. And I think people have gotten pretty used to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a brag, really. It shouldn't be.
It's foobard.
Right. We're sorry. You know what happened?
I'm not sorry.
Damn. You know what happened was that Steph bought us a soda stream. And I was fucking around with it, you know, because I'm like, oh fuck yeah, like I can just carbonate everything, and I was
right. It was an impulse buy because I had passed my test. I passed my test.
Oh yeah, you passed your test. Congrats.
Thank you very much.
What was it was a physical therapy assistant board exam?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So yes, and we celebrated by responsibly drinking at home and shopping on Amazon.
yeah, you sure did. So you got a soda stream, and I'm just like, because it comes with one of those lime bubblies, where you can flavor it or essence
it was
it.
a starter pack, so
Yeah.
it comes with the CO2 filter and such.
Yes.
So what did you make?
I made. I tried making homemade White Claws, and I was trying to do the math here, and to get it to like 5 to 8% alcohol by volume on a liter of water, soda water, that is. And some of the bubbly lime essenced shit.
Flavor.
Whatever.
Flavor?
It apparently it takes about a cup of vodka being at about 40% alcohol by volume mixed in with, enough to make the entire total thing a liter of what you're drinking. That'll make it 5 to 8%. What I didn't take into consideration, Steph, you want to know what I didn't take into consideration, Steph? You want to know that? You want to know?
That's
an
entire cup of vodka.
Number one, it's an entire cup of vodka. Number two, let's just say we forgot about the entire cup of vodka. You're drinking a liter of something that's 8% alcohol by volume.
That's a lot.
And that's not nothing. I'll tell you that much right now. And, I'm not going to blame it on the liter of homemade White Claw that I made for myself. I'm not going to blame it on that. I'm going to just blame it on me running out of time and there not being enough hours in the day.
Well, we calculated it ended up being just under 3 cans of White Claw.
Yeah, it's equivalent to just under 3 cans of White Claw.
Right.
Assuming they're at 8, which I believe they are not. I think an average White Claw is at around 5%.
Okay.
But based on the math I made, it would have been an 8% White Claw. Steph, are you going to ask me what I'm drinking right now?
No. What are you drinking?
Oh, this thing?
What is this? What is that? What is that?
It's a Pabst Blue. I didn't know they made this. But I bought several of them. Pabst Blue, and they're not sponsoring this, by the way. Pabst Blue Ribbon makes a high seltzer. This one's a lemon flavor. 10 milligrams of THC cannabis infused non-alcoholic beverage.
Oh.
It's non-alcoholic.
That's non-alcoholic.
No, but it has 10 milligrams of THC, and I just got started on it, and I'm not going to lie. I drank one earlier this afternoon.
Where did you get that?
I got it on Ease. It's an app. It's a weed delivery app. Ease. Yeah, Ease.
Like
Easy.
Like EAZ?
EAZE, yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I bought, they're only $5. So you can get a bunch of these. I think you're only limited to 5 though. They won't let you buy more than that.
Okay.
Yeah, but I got 5. And they're pretty tasty, man. They're lemon flavored, non-alcoholic, cannabis infused. I'm going to be on cloud 9 by the end of this episode. Let's see, total carbs, 6 grams. Okay, total sugars, that doesn't make it. Oh, yeah. 4 grams includes 3 grams of added sugars. That math doesn't work out. But, sure. I mean, I'm drinking it, so here we are.
Okay, well, enjoy.
Steph.
I had 2 glasses of wine earlier, so I'm taking a little pause.
Right on.
Yep.
Well, on tap today, Steph, we got it's Shark Week.
Shark
so
Week.
You have Shark Facts.
It's my favorite time of the summer. Shark Week. It's the best TV out there.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean,
you're really into it, so I'm not going to talk shit.
Everything else is going to be on reruns or, just on-demand stuff. But, Shark Week is like, there's a new episode of something new for this year every day.
Yeah. And we went to Kohl's last night. Kohl's is the French dip place that's closing down in LA.
Wait. For
not 2025's version of Mervin's. Not that Kohl's.
I'm
Kohl's
just like, we did? No, we didn't.
No.
Yes, so Kohl's French dip is closing down here in a couple weeks, and we went there for the last time.
They 86 the beef. They were out of beef.
They didn't. Yeah.
That was it.
There were so many people there. It was an hour-long wait because everybody wants to pay homage to this location. They ran out of ingredients for the sandwiches, and they also ran out of ingredients for some cocktails. And then they were pooling. I think it's a group. that owns that shop and a couple of other locations.
Yeah.
And so they were pulling waiters and bartenders, cooks from the other locations
to help out in the last couple weeks of this place being open. It's been open since 1908.
Yeah.
And it's been bought and sold over the years, but they've been lucky to have owners that have maintained the integrity of the original idea for Cole's, which is a nice cool bar atmosphere that supposedly invented the French dip sandwich.
Yeah. I think there's another shop within the local
nearby.
area that claims they were the first
same
one.
Thing. Yeah.
But
I guess we'll never know.
I need a documentary on this.
Yeah, there's probably one being made. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But you know what? Their picklebacks were really good because they're known for their spicy pickle brine. And they also make very, very spicy mustard.
Yeah.
Whew. Flares the nostrils. Opens up the sinuses.
Well, Steph.
Delicious, though.
Besides all that, Steph, I know you've probably seen the couple that got Coldplayed. Right? It's been all over the news. I mean, it's only been throughout the weekend that this has been like blown up.
It has been day after day, just constant meme after meme.
Yeah.
And you know what? The internet came together.
We all came together as a human race to embrace the misfortune of these two bastards. For those who have been living under a rock, during a concert in Foxborough, Massachusetts, on July 16th, a couple popped up, later identified as Astronomer CEO. Now, he's not an astronomer. The name of the company he's the CEO of is named Astronomer. That caught me off guard. Like, I had to read
everybody got caught off
I'm like,
guard.
he's an astronomer? He's like, no, he's the CEO of a company name. I don't know. It's getting press. So I'm sure the marketing department's loving it.
AI company.
Okay. Well, his name's Andy Byron, and his chief people officer, which is pretty much the head of HR, Kristen Cabot. They were caught embracing, and then they panicked, and then Chris Martin started joking on stage, saying either they're having an affair or they're very shy. So, they were doing this thing where, like in sporting events where they do the kiss cam.
Yeah, kiss cam.
And Coldplayed has decided to do crowd work. Go fucking figure. They did a kiss cam on the Jumbotron. And sure enough, they have these two guys, this couple, like embracing as if, they're in a loving relationship. And, they're older. They're in their, I would say they're middle aged folk.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit younger than that.
And, the thing that everybody's saying, it's not the fact that they shouldn't be cheating on their spouses. The main thing people are saying, which I find hilarious, is if they wouldn't have reacted like that.
Oh, yeah.
They would have never gotten caught. It would have never become a thing. It would have just been something everybody just glazed over and moved on with their lives. But because they made such an ordeal about being shown on the Jumbotron where she covers up her face, he literally dips down off screen.
Yeah. He lets go of her and he just disappears.
Yeah.
And she goes next to her friend because they
Who,
clearly...
by the way... Funny thing, she's the next in line as far as pecking order in the HR department. The one who was laughing, covering her head, this is not fucking happening, and just cracking up.
She knew.
Also works there.
She knew.
She just got promoted too.
Yeah.
So she knew all about this, which is, I think, hilarious. And so that's been happening, everybody, if you've been living under a rock. But I think, like Steph said, it brought everybody together. It doesn't matter who
really
you
did.
are, where you were born, what you believe in. This was fucking hilarious.
Yes. For a solid 24 hours.
At least.
It was meme after meme. And somebody had already put it on a t-shirt.
People are getting tattoos.
No.
People are getting tattoos about this thing. This weekend, Chris Martin of Coldplay followed up at the next gig, which was in Wisconsin, telling fans to get camera ready as a playful warning. Mm-hmm. The internet dubbed it hashtag Coldplaygate, as it sparked wild threads on workplace culture, loyalty, and live show etiquette. So welcome to the modern scandal in the streaming age.
No,
Steph.
but don't blame the band, okay? For your infidelity.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with anything. You're just deflecting.
Didn't he make some response
Yeah.
that says, "Oh, I don't know."
I feel like my privacy's been violated or some bullshit
right?
like that.
But then he has the audacity to quote Coldplay.
Yeah.
He puts their lyrics
the
of their
Fix You
songs. Yes.
lyrics. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, no shame. He has since resigned from the job. He's no longer the CEO.
Right. Okay. So when something like that happens, because it is personal versus actual work, right?
Sure. Well, I mean, sure. Yeah.
What, like, he has to resign because of the publicity, because he's not loyal to his family. Like, what is the main reason why he would have to resign? I just want to know.
I'm trying to tell you. I think from a I guess a legal perspective or some kind of policy perspective is he's breaking policy.
Okay.
They're not supposed to be doing this, and
you can't date a coworker.
Can't date a coworker. It's conflict of interest, especially when you're the CE freaking O. And whereas if somebody found out, who are they going to tell? HR? They're the ones in on it. So the board, I'm sure, pressured him to step down, and now he's no longer that. And I'm sure both of their spouses are going to take him to the cleaners, and it's going to be a whole thing.
Yeah. It's just
kind of sad, right?
Imagine finding that out. Like, if you were the spouse.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just, you saw an internet meme and it's just like, what the fuck is this?
Well, and apparently his spouse is taking petty to another level. Like, I think she changed on Facebook or LinkedIn or both. She had hyphenated their names when they got married, and she just dropped his immediately. Okay. So everybody's like, oh yeah, she's not very happy about any of this.
Oh no.
Can't imagine she would.
She shouldn't be. Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, on the bright side, Steph, we got Chuck's Arcade that just opened up at the Brea Mall. Right after the previous week's hype where we started talking about Chuck's Arcade being opened up all throughout the country, back just a few days ago, July 15th, at the Brea Mall, if you're in the Orange County area, or at least, the northern Orange County, southern San Gabriel Valley area, July 15th is when it opened up the first adults-only craft pizza and cocktail-filled spin-off in California. A lot of people out there are saying, yeah, but we've had Dave & Buster's for decades now. Mm-hmm. But this isn't that, man. It has a mouse or a rat.
Yeah.
Dave & Buster's doesn't have a rat and making pizzas.
Mm-hmm. Or an entire collection of music just for fun.
Or these very specific retro games that came out back when Chuck E. Cheese was first debuted.
Yeah.
With Donkey Kong, Mortal Kombat, Halo tournaments. They're gonna have Halo tournaments, Steph.
Damn.
At these places. So yeah, I mean, I'm down to go check it out. People are, I don't know, I'm getting mixed reviews from people, especially those that I'm checking out on Reddit. And I think it really just depends on the location. Maybe some locations just didn't put enough love into it.
Maybe.
That's what I'm hearing.
Maybe. And then some locations are going to be smaller than others. I get it.
And then I think with those, people are just saying it's just a little freaking arcade in the middle of the mall. It's not a big deal.
I mean, we'll just have to go investigate and we'll report back.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. We've got a Geeking Out, Steph, and I got a couple things I want to talk about. But it's Shark Week.
It's Shark Week.
Did you want to save this for Geeking Out, or did you want to just do this right now?
Let's do this right now.
Right now. All right. So this is going to be Foo Facts, but it's not Foo Facts. It's Shark Facts.
Shark Facts. Shark Trivia.
Okay.
I'll be asking you some questions to test your shark knowledge.
Okay. So this is Shark.
Foo Facts.
Shark.
Foo Facts.
I need to time it better. Okay, so go for it. Now, these are questions, or you're just going to give us facts as you go?
These will be questions, and you will find out the facts.
Okay.
As you go through them.
As we go, as I get them wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. What is the largest species of shark?
That'd be the whale shark, yes?
That is correct.
Shark. Shark.
You really gonna keep doing that, huh?
Got to switch it up every now and then, Steph.
Okay. What type of water do bull sharks frequent? What type of water?
Isn't that fresh water?
Fresh and salt water. But yes,
So
they
both.
are the one of the only species that can go into fresh and salt water.
Oh,
Bull
Shark.
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 Which shark species is known to leap out of the water?
Damn, they leap out of great white?
No. It's a mako shark.
Oh, like from the paint shop? Shark. Shark.
No, not that mako.
What kind of mako?
The mako shark. M-A-K-O.
Oh, MAKO.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, what do they look like? Do you know? I'm asking too many
They
questions.
are a slimmer, smaller shark, so they're not as heavy as a great white. But they are fast.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Do shark have bones?
Sharks do not have bones. They have cartilage.
Correct.
Shark. Shark.
Okay, what is the primary purpose of a shark's dorsal fin? If you don't know what the dorsal fin is, it's the one on top.
Yeah, it's the one on top. It's isn't it like a rudder for them? No, to help them turn and sitch.
No, that would be their
It's a tail, huh?
the tail. So no, it's for stability.
Ah, that's what I wanted to say.
Sure.
Shark. Shark.
Which organ helps sharks maintain buoyancy?
Which organ helps sharks maintain buoyancy? These nuts.
Mm-hmm. Like these nuts in particular?
Those.
Those. Oh, come on, give me the answer.
What's the answer, Steph?
Their liver.
Oh, how big is their liver? Shark. Shark.
Do all sharks need to swim constantly? Did you remember like learning about this in school? It's like, oh, sharks or fish have to keep moving because otherwise they're going to die.
Well, yeah, they have to be in forward motion. That's how the water gets through their gills, and that's how they breathe.
So do you believe that?
What do you mean?
Do all sharks need to swim constantly?
Isn't that just what it is?
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Shark. Shark.
Some sharks actually sleep on the ocean floor. Like, obviously not like the deep, deep ocean, but like the more of the shallow waters, they'll sleep on the floor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been lied to my entire life. How many of these are we doing?
Well, let's just do a couple more.
Okay. Am I winning?
Let's see.
We don't know if I'm winning.
You're the only one playing, so I guess you are.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, which type of shark is known for its tuxedo appearance? What the fuck? I didn't even know that this was a shark.
The penguin shark.
The zebra shark? Why would you say that?
Why would you? Shark. Shark.
Okay.
Last one.
What region is the cookie cutter shark named after?
What the fuck?
Yeah, a cookie cutter shark is a real shark because when it takes a bite out of you, it looks like a cookie.
Okay.
What region is the cookie cutter shark named after?
Named after what region is known for their cookies?
Oh, I see how you're breaking down the question. Mm-hmm. You're not going to get it, though.
Reno, Nevada.
What region is the cookie cutter shark named after? What? That doesn't even make sense. It's cookie-like bite. That doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
Who wrote this?
I don't know.
Okay.
Do sharks have tongues?
That was supposed to be our last grand finale, Steph.
Right? Okay, here we go. Which shark can swim the fastest? I said it earlier. Or I think I said it earlier. No, I didn't. Just name a shark.
There's so many.
Name a shark. We've already gone through a few sharks already.
Street sharks.
Street sharks. Short fin mako shark.
That was close.
Mako shark. They can...
Shark. Shark. What were you saying?
So yeah, the mako sharks can swim so fast that they can blast their prey up from out of the water, and they can join them as they, propel them. And then
swallow.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, that was another edition of Shark. All right. Well, good shit there, Steph. It's Shark Week, everybody. I guess write in to let us know how you celebrate Shark Week. Geeking Out?
Yes.
Steph?
Yes?
Last week, we didn't do a show, but we had just seen Superman, and I think we should at least take a couple minutes here to talk about Superman and what we thought. You know, a lot of people out there have already seen it by now, and, you know, the reviews are in and everything like that. But, I think it lived up to the hype.
Yeah, it did. It was very satisfying to see an actually established character.
Yeah.
And we didn't have to go through another origin story. Everybody knew who he was. And man, Crypto. That's a cute dog. That's a cute dog.
I like how James Gunn just drops you into this universe. Kind of like how Star Wars, when that first came out, gave you pretty much like the backstory during the intro, which is exactly how this movie starts. And just gives you enough information to be like, cool, there's already superheroes. Nobody's going to be freaked out when they see one. It's kind of the thing in the world right now.
Yeah.
And just a few months ago or whatever it said, Superman showed up on the big scene. So he's like a young Superman, which I really, really liked. And so he's still somewhat of a... I guess in not very mature Superman. He's very much, I guess, even a little naive, I would say, in some ways.
Right, but he's figured out how to use every single one of his powers.
By now, yes.
Yeah, and already has Lex Luthor as a nemesis. I mean, if you haven't seen it, then you already know that from the trailer. I mean, come on. There's been 80 years of Superman history. So if you don't know what's going on between those two, then get with it.
Well, David Cornsweet, I thought, was an amazing Superman. He's definitely out now in the category of one of the best. And he played a really good Clark Kent.
Yes.
Which I thought was a cool, duality between the two. And that's exactly what they have to do with these leading characters. I really hope that they take this really kind of cool approach of separating the two identities when they do Batman, when they do all the other ones because that's one of the things about DC that kind of differentiates that with Marvel, where with Marvel, because of the whole registry with the Sokovia Accords, everybody kind of knows who these people are.
Yeah.
They're registered.
Yep.
Everybody knows their first name and their identity. So it's not like their superhero identity. It's just really a moniker for who they are. But these superheroes on the DC side, they separate themselves from their night job, from their day job too, you know? Like they're two different people, which I think is a really interesting thing that we as an audience can appreciate and watch and see, you know, especially when a good actor does it right, it really does pay off. And we saw that in this movie. Rachel Brosnahan, the best Lois of all time.
Yes.
Best Lois of all time, hands down.
Yep.
If you disagree, fucking fight me. And arguably, we got one of the best Luthors of all time.
Oh my goodness.
When's the last time you saw Lex Luthor blast somebody in the head with a gun?
Right?
Never. We never saw that. And that's the motherfucker we've been talking about this whole time. That he would just do shit like that. He's ruthless.
Yeah.
Ruthless.
He was scary.
He was a good Luthor, man. And you know what's hilarious?
Terrifying.
You know what's hilarious? He, what's his name? I forget his name. His name is escaping me at the moment. But anyway.
Yes, Lex Luthor.
He auditioned for the part of Superman and didn't get it.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And thus they created a villain to hate Superman in real life. So I'm sure that helped.
Yeah.
But yeah. Do you have it there? Really? They're not putting him up in the top 10?
Really?
Wow. Did he just get canceled?
Wow. Nicholas Holt. There we go. I should have known that. We've seen him in so many other things.
He was Beast.
Yes. Puppy Beast.
He was Puppy Beast.
He was in God damn it, what was that zombie movie?
You're on your own here, Steph.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, Mr. Terrific
stole the show, by the way.
That's how Mr. Terrific needs to be.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not an A-lister by any means, but I think what Mr. Terrific did in this Superman movie was exactly the feeling that everybody got when Iron Man, who was not previously an A-list superhero on the Marvel side, started out with like that movie, which was so good and relatable and like very celebrated, to launch what we know as the MCU now. I think what they're doing with these characters is very appropriate. It speaks to who they are and who they have been in the comic books for decades and decades now. James Gunn knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yes. And can we just mention how good the soundtrack is?
Oh, yeah.
It fits perfectly. Every song fits perfectly with every scene. And that, I feel like James Gunn has done movie after movie after movie. Yeah. And it just works.
Yeah.
And I was so excited for this soundtrack. So
Yeah. Now, if we're going to give it from 1 to 10, now let's just remember, whenever we talk about rating movies, Steph, we talk about their artistic, cinematic contribution to culture. Right?
What does it
Why are you laughing?
What does it sound like you're lecturing me?
Why are you laughing? Now, Steph, from a rating of 1 to 10, this is going to be great. What do you rate this Superman movie? As great as we agree for it to be. Like, it's great. We loved it.
Yes.
But it's a great comic book. Is it a great comic book movie? Or is it a great movie? So give me a rating and tell me why you rated it as such.
It is a 10 out of 10. It is both a great comic book movie because they do incorporate some of the characters that you're not really familiar with. And it's also just a great action movie because of what's happening between the characters. Like, you don't really need to emphasize like, oh yeah, he's a superhero. It's just one person against another person.
Yeah.
Really. So it's goes both ways.
Okay.
If you look at it that way.
Yeah. I really liked that they made Superman vulnerable. Like, we get to see him lose a few times in this movie, whereas, in the past, at least in the past 10 years, he's been portrayed as a god who just cannot be fucked with, or like you could barely make him flinch.
Yeah. And that's what makes him human.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what makes him human. He can lose. And I thought that it was really cool that he was losing to a clone of himself, which we've known. That was a part of a comic book. Ultraman.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Spoiler alert.
Whatever. It's been a week. If you haven't seen it by now, fuck off. What are you going to say? Oh, yeah. My review.
Yes,
right?
yours.
My review. Now, it's not going to win any awards. I don't care if it does. If it does, great. If it doesn't, that's fine. But I think, this did what it set out to do. What DC needed was a very true to what the spirit of comic books is version of that on the screen. And James Gunn delivered. And he wasted no time just throwing us into that world. He wasted no time just giving us, he didn't even have to develop a lot of the characters because we already kind of know who they are. And if we didn't know who they are, we are now prepared to learn more about them as these movies kind of continue. And we're going to get tons of versions of these that all exist within the same universe. Like we're going to get the animated shows. We're going to get the, the HBO Max shows. Is it just HBO or is it the Max being dropped?
No, it's HBO Max now.
Okay. It's not just Max.
No.
Gotcha.
No, it's going back to HBO Max.
Right. And then, and then movies, of course. And then my understanding is that the actual comic books that will be released are going to follow this universe as well.
Tight. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, like everything now moving forward, and anything else that doesn't will be labeled as an Elseworld story. Like the Matt Reeves Batmans and that kind of thing.
Yeah, and they do have those side stories.
Or also there's how there was that anime style Superman cartoon that was on HBO Max.
What is it? My Adventures with Superman?
There's going to be something like that coming out real soon for Green Lantern, like My Adventures with Green Lantern.
Oh, animated.
Nice. Like that. But that's an Elseworld story.
Okay.
But I enjoy the shit out of it.
They're just for fun.
Just for funsies, man.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Chit.
Oh, yes.
Move over, Moodang. Chit's in town now.
It's the Chit Show.
It's the Chit Show. So if you guys don't know what we're talking about, it's on YouTube. It's a little series. They come out with a reel twice a week, I think. Have been for the last couple of weeks. And it's just pure office comedy. It's great with a guy named Chit.
Yes.
Salt of the earth weirdo.
And with these such short episodes, you can get through them pretty quickly. But not only that, but you get so much character development within this small little show.
Right.
And, I like it.
It's cool.
You're going to get phrases such as, do it, lady.
Do it, lady.
Do it, lady.
Yeah.
And yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
back to it then. I'm excited to watch what's the other nerdy ass movie that you just pulled up on your computer right there?
Fantastic Four?
Yes, we're checking out Fantastic Four on Thursday. That's the day it releases, so we're going to be fortunate enough to see it that evening.
Yes.
And so you were going to say, you have something up there. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, so I'm going to just mention Silver Surfer. So you've seen from the trailers that Silver Surfer is a female lead. Let me just take you with the history of Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer originally appeared as Norrin Rad, who became the Herald of Galactus. So this is the male version who first appeared. Rad became the Herald of Galactus to spare his home planet, Zenla, and his beloved Shala Bal from Galactus's hunger. Endowed with the power cosmic, he became silver-like and rides a cosmic surfboard. The surfer served Galactus for nearly a century, but Galactus had to suppress his herald's memories and soul so that the surfer could guiltlessly guide him to inhabit worlds to consume. Now they changed that to Shala Bal, which in the movie you'll see her portrayed as a female Silver Surfer,
Yes.
played by Julia Gardner,
Mhm.
who you might know from Ozark.
Yeah.
Ruth from Ozark.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, she's already part of the Silver Surfer lore. They just changed it. I don't know why. They might explain it.
Maybe because they're working towards this reset, this huge MCU reset. So I don't think they're going to spend a whole lot of time on main characters, or at least on legacy characters that are more widely known. What do you think about that? Because I think it has a lot to do with them pressing the reset button on all of this.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they're just going to give her the power instead of Norrin Rad. But she is... Damn, I just had it. Sheila Ball. She actually is the keeper of the great truth.
Oh.
Or she's a current... Yeah, that's her other alias, is the keeper of the great truth. So we'll see how that plays. Because if she already has this separate power in the comic books and then they switch it over to her being Silver Surfer in the movie, I wonder how that is going to go.
Yeah, she might be stronger.
Maybe.
All right.
But yeah, chill out. She's already part of the comic book lore, so just relax.
Oh, you mean like folks that are saying that this is woke?
I don't really think people are saying that anymore. They're just mad because it's not, Norrin Rad.
Well, yeah, but that's how they express themselves these days. But is it though? Is it woke?
Get over it, dude. You're watching a comic book movie, right? Yeah. All right, just calm down.
Or is it woke? Or did you just grow up to be a shitty person?
Exactly. You know, if that's what's bothering you, you need to reconsider your life choices.
How about look in the mirror there, pal?
Yeah.
Hey, also, Steph, this weekend we're gonna go to Comic-Con, but we're not gonna go in.
Right, because we couldn't get tickets.
Because we didn't get tickets.
Couldn't get tickets.
But we're going to go catch the Batman '89 in concert right outside of Petco Park.
Mm-hmm.
They have another park in the park there. And there's going to be an orchestra, and it's going to be great. They're going to play, it's a 50-piece orchestra, and they're going to play Danny Elfman's iconic score live while the movie screens under the San Diego sky. So we're going to be there at 7 p.m. on Saturday. The film starts at 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
And they're encouraging costumes, and all ages are welcome. It's, they're really, upping the spirit that is the San Diego Comic-Con that's going on just blocks away.
Yeah. And there's a lot to do around San Diego during that time.
Tons to do. There's
the Comic-Con Museum. Bars change into, their themed
pop-ups.
Yeah, the themed pop-ups. Vendors are out and about. It's just a good time. Everybody's, coming out of the convention itself, walking the streets. Everybody's dressed. Yep.
Everybody's just getting tanked.
So we'll be on the streets.
Getting tanked.
Going live from San Diego.
The whale's vagina. What else you got there, Steph?
No, that's it. I just wanted to bring that to your attention.
Okay. One little thing here, because, we like board games. And I love Space Odyssey, 2001 Space Odyssey, the movie that came out back in the 60s. 2001 A Space Odyssey, the board game has landed recently, Steph.
Really?
Yeah.
The board game?
It's a one versus many format. So the one player is Hal.
Oh.
And the rest of the humans playing are the crew racing to outsmart the AI aboard the Discovery 1 ship.
Interesting. So you were playing against Hal.
Yeah. So the games just take like 30 minutes, and Hal really cheats because Hal is cheating. It's perfect for sci-fi fans and friends with questionable trust in their machines.
When does this come out?
It came out. It's out.
Oh.
Yeah, it's out.
Space Odyssey board
game. Yeah. So we should buy that and check it out. It was designed by Phil Walker Harding. He says it nails the sci-fi tension, the paranoia, the dread, the is Hal watching us energy. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, it looks like a board game with board game pieces and such.
Board
cards.
Game Geek. A 2001 Space Odyssey board game.
You gonna buy it? How much is it? Does it say? You put it take out your credit card.
It's like $30.
$30. Okay.
It's not bad.
All right. We'll think about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's gonna do it for Geeking Out. What do you think there, Steph?
I think that'll do it.
All right. Well, let's tie a bow on this with a little. Here's what I would do.
Man, see, like, you don't need to know, man. It's like you're born into this world, man. And you got it's like this, man, the dust and the wind, man. Or like the dang old candle in the wind, man. It don't matter, man. It's all the oldies, old time. You know what I think, man? Like them dang old, I think, therefore you are, man.
Well, that's what we tell ourselves, isn't it, Boomhauer?
Well, here's what I would do is a segment that we ask everybody to email your questions, problems, queries, and we'll go ahead and let you know what we would do in the situation. Before we get into it, Steph, for the first time ever, we've gotten an update from somebody who's written in.
Oh, yeah? Were you invited to this wedding?
We're not invited to any weddings.
Okay.
But if you remember, Rosa and Chino, she was in the most recent episode that we talked about. She says, "Hey, Joe and Steph, it's Rosa from Chino. Thank you both for reading my letter on the podcast and for the thoughtful advice. Hearing you say out loud that I need to have an honest conversation with my husband about my feelings really gave me the push I needed."
Wait.
For those who don't remember, this is the one where Rosa's husband was becoming way more religious.
You know, I was just thinking about that the other day.
Yeah. And so, and is like sort of expecting her to go to these masses and participate more in that kind of community. And she's just not about it. And it's and she also finds it a little weird that all of a sudden he's all religious and is expecting the family to just follow suit. So she had a conversation with him, and she says, "So I did it. I sat him down last weekend and I told him calmly but clearly that while I respect his renewed faith and understand how important it is to him, I don't share the same level of connection to religion. I also told him that I felt pressured lately, like I'm being pulled into something that doesn't quite feel authentic to me. It was a hard conversation. He was quiet for a while and then admitted that he'd been assuming I'd naturally just come around once we started going to church regularly. But to his credit, he really listened. We agreed to find middle ground. He'll keep attending church and I'll join for some events or holidays, but there's no pressure for me to suddenly become something that I'm not. We're even looking into doing couples counseling. Oh, that's good. Just to keep the communication strong as we move forward. It's still a work in progress, but things feel lighter between us now, like we're finally being honest with each other again. Thanks again, Foos. I genuinely appreciate the nudge. Rosa and Chino." Well, check us out, Steph.
Look at us.
Look at that.
Okay.
Just going to write in next week. We're getting divorced.
No.
I couldn't take his bullshit no more.
Well, congratulations on having that conversation. I mean, it's better than not knowing.
It takes a lot of guts, Rosa, and you did it.
Yep.
You did it.
That's
cool.
Yeah. We were even afraid to touch that subject for you.
But yeah, good shit, man. So anyway, here are the two emails that we got for the week. The first one being the subject is feeling invisible at family events. Hey, Foos, I'm 31, male from Montebello, and I've got something that might sound small, but it's been bugging me more and more. Every time I go to a family gathering, birthday, holiday, whatever, I somehow become the default help. Like, I walk in and 5 minutes later, someone's handing me a trash bag or telling me to start grilling. Meanwhile, my cousins around the same age are sitting back, relaxing, being served plates, and just vibing. No one asks them to do anything. It's always just me. I'm not lazy. I'll always help out when needed, but I feel like I'm not seen as a guest, just a worker. I've even tested it a few times, sat down and waited to see if anybody else would step up, and nope. Is there a tactful way to set boundaries at family events without sounding ungrateful or dramatic? Or is this just something I have to suck up as my role in the family? Damn. David in Montebello. Damn, David. That sucks. You were adopted, huh?
Well, wait, are these parties happening at your house?
No, it doesn't seem that way since it's all at like a location. Like maybe an aunt's or uncle's location. Because it's with him and his cousins.
Oh. Well, then you know what? You need to start showing up later.
Yeah. you're probably the first one showing up, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. The first one always has to help.
That's kind of the rule. And that's why Mexicans are always late to everything. I'm assuming you're Mexican, David. Because this sounds like a Mexican situation. Where, like, if you're there, and I hated this. Every year, I had an aunt who had a New Year's party every year out in L.A. And my dad always insisted that we be the first ones there to help. Because there's a lot going on. She invites like 200 people to this like New Year's event. There's a priest, you know, he blesses the new year on its way. Mm-hmm. So it was a whole Mexican Catholic thing. And yeah, man, like we were always there, and I was always stuck doing some bullshit like putting the tarp up or something. It was so annoying. Yeah. So very, very annoying. And that's just how I think a lot of families also just function. Like if you're there, if you're going to show up, if you're going to be stupid enough to show up early to an event where potentially the host isn't even ready yet, they're going to give you shit to do, and they should give you shit to do.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah.
I remember going to those parties, and then we would show up like right before midnight on New Year's, just so that we can get the final blessing and not have to do anything from the priest.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you know.
So Steph, that's assuming that is even happening. I mean, if it's like, yeah, I still show up like after everyone else, and they're still giving me like a mop or telling me to go outside and grill, that's still a little fucked up. So I wonder, are you adopted?
Does he have to be adopted to do that?
No, it's just, well, you just killed it.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah. Tell him you don't want to do it anymore. No, get somebody else.
Yeah, it's actually pretty reasonable there, David in Montebello.
I don't know. What I would
Have you tried that?
What I would do is show up late, but then I have a habit of showing up late because I'm always on Filipino time.
Sure.
So if the party says that they're going to start at 3, I'm showing up at 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Still plenty of food. People are nice and relaxed after a couple of drinks. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, I mosey on over and, you know, get the plate of food.
Yeah.
Say hi to everybody.
Sure.
Yep.
Everybody's already there.
Yeah, exactly. Everything's set.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could have given us more information there, David, like other things that you may have tried. If all you did was sit down and wait to see if anybody else would step up, that's without communicating anything, that's kind of on you, dude. Just you know who these people are already. Why would you expect them to do something that is completely out of character?
Is the real question, can you help me tell my family that I don't want to do this? Because then just say that.
Okay, so let's just pretend that's what he's asking us, because that's not what he put on here. What he put was, is there a tactful way, well, I guess it is, to set boundaries. I guess the boundary is to fucking tell them at events without sounding ungrateful or dramatic, or is it just something that I have to suck up as my role in the family? You shouldn't suck up and take that as your role in the family.
Right.
That's for show.
And not only that, but it's just like, you make it sound like such a bad thing. Like, oh, great, I have to cook for everybody now. And I get it. It is tiring.
Yeah.
But if you're already going into the mindset like, great, I'm going to have to cook for these people, and then you're already going to have a negative time with that.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, if you think about it's like, this is my time to bond with my family, and here's like, let me show you how I can contribute.
Yeah. Do they look up to you because you cook well? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah.
Or are you just a fucking ingrate?
And like, what are we cooking here? Are we cooking some carne asada? Are we cooking burgers, dogs? We got some shrimp.
All of the above, perhaps?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. You're probably a good cook.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I guess figure all that other stuff out. But if you suck at cooking, or you're just mediocre, and anybody else can do what you do, and you know this.
But if he sucked at cooking, they wouldn't keep asking him.
I guess you're right. What are you gonna do? We don't have enough information, David. Right back.
Mm-hmm.
Or do what you think you should be doing. That's not passive aggressive, and communicate.
Why don't you just tell me? Oh, here's what I would do. I don't feel like cooking this time. Can somebody else do it? And then I'll get the next one.
I don't want to drink tonight.
I can't drink tonight.
I have work in the morning.
I have to cook for my family.
That's what you sound like.
That's what it sounds like.
Jesus Christ. All right, moving on. This is Jasmine and Brea. Ooh, Jasmine, check out that new fucking Chuck's Arcade.
Right.
My friend is turning every hangout into a side hustle pitch. Oh, shit. Hey, Joe and Steph. Big fan of the show. Listening out of Brea. You always keep it real, so I figured I'd write in about something that's starting to drive me a little nuts. I'm 29, female, and one of my close friends, Alyssa, ooh, she gave us a name, 30, female, recently started a side hustle selling wellness products like vitamins, protein shakes, skincare, all that. I was genuinely happy for her at first. I even bought a couple things to show support. But now, every time we hang out, the conversation somehow circles back to the business. She'll bring samples to brunch, try to get our other friends to join her team, and if someone mentions a headache or stress, boom, sales pitch. It's exhausting. I miss just hanging out without it turning into a networking session. I want to be supportive of her hustle, but I also don't want to feel like a customer every time I see her. How do I bring this up without hurting her feelings or sounding like I don't care about her success? Jasmine and Brea. Damn.
Man, I haven't heard of like a salesman like that in a
like Herbalife or something
in a few years. It's usually like if it's like cosmetics and stuff, it's Mary Kay.
Ah, okay.
And so,
well, didn't Dove do something like this too?
Dove?
No,
really?
I could have sworn.
I don't know.
But
Mary Kay. So if you sell, if you're like the top salesman, I think in either the state or the region, I forget. You get a pink car.
Oh,
like that is your prize. But you're always on. You're always selling.
Yeah. You really got to make it your entire personality.
It's like those Tupperware parties. You
know,
you just invite the ladies over and
you sell Tupperware.
And you sell Tupperware. But have you ever seen a good piece of Tupperware?
It's life-changing, yes.
Yeah.
Life-altering, I would say, even.
Yes. That thing is unbreakable.
Yeah. You'd be okay with putting spaghetti in it.
Yeah. I mean, it'd probably like stain a little bit, but just,
negligible amounts.
Yeah.
Negligible amounts. What are we talking about? Jasmine and Brea.
Did you see how I try to sell you something right there? The Tupperware?
You don't even sell Tupperware.
I don't know. I don't.
Yet. Steph, what would you do?
What would I do? I feel like everybody that writes in has yet to confront whatever obstacle lays before them.
Yes.
So how about what I would do is just start with telling this person, you know what? You like to sell and you like to talk business a lot. Can we just hang out?
Yeah.
Like, you know that I'm not going to buy anything from you. Mm-hmm. And I get it.
I already did.
Right?
Yeah.
And I get it. You want to talk about your business, but it's just like, can we just like move on?
Can we just chill?
Yeah. Can we just chill?
Yeah.
Can we hang out? Can we watch this movie?
Yeah. That's fair. And then let us know what happens.
Yeah.
So are we telling our audience to do what they think they should do and then capture their reactions and then write in?
You know what?
Do what you want.
I mean, just make a respectable, safe decision.
like emailing the bar show, the Foo Bar Show.
The Foo Bar Show. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You can continue to email us.
It's okay.
How about that? Just email us. We'll tell you what we would do in that situation.
And that's what Steph would do.
Man, see, like, you don't even know, man. It's like you're born into this world, man. And you got it's like this, man, the dust and the wind, man. Or like the dang old candle in the wind, man. It don't matter, man. It's all the oldies, old time. You know what I think, man? Like them dang old, I think, therefore you are, man.
Well, that's what we tell ourselves, isn't it, Boomhauer?
Well, that's going to do it for another show, Steph. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Are we going to do one next week since we're going to be out in San Diego Comic-Con?
I don't know. Probably not. I mean, we'll most likely go excuse me, we'll probably go live at some point. You know, on the street.
Sure.
And yeah, you'll have to wait for our recap or Comic-Con recap.
Sure. Okay, cool. Well, thanks everyone so very much for listening into the Foo Bar Show. Remember to follow, like, and comment on our socials as at Foo Bar Show. That's FOO Bar Show. And we'll fill it up like a couple of foos. I've been Josie.
And I'm Steph.
Signing off saying, don't be a dick!
Fuck, man. Thank you, guys.
I saw this video of a lady pushing a robot, and good. Fuck these fools. You know, all the comments are just saying, like, oh, you shouldn't push a robot, you know, you can't abuse a robot. Like, no, you can abuse a robot. That's the only thing left we have as humans, is we can abuse robots. You know, I'm sick of these tin jockeys. Just push them, whatever. It's like, oh, you can do parkour, one of the lamest things for a human being to do. You can do that. Real cool, you clanker. There's only 4 robots that I respect. That's my Nintendo Switch, the maid from the Jetsons, Mecha Godzilla, and my trash can that has a sensor on it and the lid opens on its own. Those are the 4. Every other robot, fuck them. I mean, everyone in the comments is so afraid, like, oh, what's going to happen when the robots take over and kill all the humans? It's like, I don't know. I won't have to do my taxes or figure out what to eat for lunch every day. That'll be nice. And then what? The world is just full of robots? It's like, all right, have fun just beeping and booping at each other, you oil jockeys.